Lies again? Humor laces Mike's words as if a punchline is forthcoming. Whenever I get exasperated with Mother, Mike seems to have the tolerance of a saint or a comedian looking for a new material. I begin to fill the coffee maker, scooping ground beans, pouring water. A little Javalia, and I'll be smiling again soon. It was more than Mr. Ned swatting flies, Mike. Mother always has good, solid reasons for whatever she does. He was on his front porch, naked. My husband's mouth pulls sideways into a wry grin. He likes hearing the goings-on of a small Texas town, says it's more interesting than the L.A. of his childhood. Family dynamics are fascinating to him, since he grew up without one. So what would you have done? He nudges me playfully in the side. It's the subtle question I've often asked myself, wondering if I'd react like Mother. Gotten binoculars? That makes me laugh. Mr. Ned is 92, with no teeth. Not your type, eh? He kisses me quick, like lightning, and heat shimmers along my nerves. Why couldn't Britney Spears live next to Grandma and Grandpa? Oliver opens the fridge and pulls out the milk carton. Smiling, I reach for the plug on the coffee maker, but it's already in the wall socket, so I flip the switch. Immediately it belches, and wet, goopy grounds pour out over the carafe. A tiny gasp escapes me, and Mike reaches over to shut off the machine. I wondered what you were doing. You already made coffee. I knew that, but some part of my brain must have fractured. I'm not sure what I was doing, why I was making another pot of coffee when the carafe was half full already. Your dad's call must have upset you more than you realize. Here, let me fix it. He pulls the machine across the granite counter toward the sink and starts dumping grounds down the disposal while I mop up the mess on the counter with paper towels. Then the phone rings again. I leap for the receiver, but this time it's not my father. Instantly, though, I know it's about the situation back home because of the area code and the Texas accent on the other end of the line.
Something's not right with a woman who can't shed a tear over her dead husband.
Linda Lou Hoover, known as the woman who sucks up information better than any vacuum cleaner, pauses for emphasis. When I realize the widow she's discussing is my mother, my heart gives a jolt. I get off the phone as fast as I can and punch in the number of my parents' home, my fingers trembling. Mother, I say when she answers, trying to push down the panic that threatens to detonate inside me. Mrs. Hoover just called.
Oh, you should know better than to listen to her.
What's going on? She sighs heavily into the phone, as if the question is as exhausting as lifting one of the 50-pound feed bags Daddy sells to local feed stores. Has something happened? To Daddy?
Not yet.
Her words feel like a hard slap. Heat burns my cheeks. Behind me I hear Mike turn the water off in the sink. I can sense him watching, waiting. What do you mean?
Your father... Well, There's another long, drawn-out sigh. I suppose you'll find out soon enough. My heart begins a labored beating. Is Daddy... I hesitate, scared to even voice my fear. Dead? Depends on who you're asking.
I'm asking you, Mother.
To me, he is dead. But don't let that trouble you. He's alive and well enough to still be a nuisance.
I probably should let the conversation go as small-town gossip and another argument between Mother and Daddy. It's not the first, and most probably won't be the last. I weathered a few squalls of hurricane proportions when I grew up. Once, Mother threw all of Daddy's clothes out on the lawn. She had, what she thought, good reason. Another time, she cordoned off part of the house, designated each side his and hers. It was to make a point. But I stood on the line, not knowing which side to lean toward, tugged one way by Mother's demand for loyalty, tugged the other by my father's soft heart. Another time Mother was convinced Daddy had a lady friend out of town and tracked her down, only to learn that Ida May was a prize-winning hunting dog Daddy had purchased without Mother's consent.